What's up, everybody? Landon Brazil here, co-founder of zfind.com, and I'm super excited to share this video with you guys on 10 of the ways that you can leverage zfind for your business. And I'll go through everything for you so that you can understand how you can leverage zfind. There's 10 ways, right? There's probably even more ways, but I'm going to share with you 10 ways that you can leverage zfind, because most people think there's only two ways, which is rental arbitrage and co-hosting, but there's actually 10. So let me break this down for you. And what I'm going to do is, obviously, this is zfind right here. We have co-hosting, co-hosts for rent, things like that. These are just the featured properties. We have a lot more, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Excellidraw and I'm going to break it down for you on this page. So first things first, what we're going to go over is rental arbitrage. So you can leverage zfind for the rental arbitrage model, which will allow for you to find a property. And when you find that property, you're going to essentially sign a lease with the property owner so that you can rent their property and put it on Airbnb. So that's one way that you can leverage zfind. We have properties in different locations, different property types, and you can essentially leverage those properties and rent them out for Airbnb bookings where you keep 100% of the revenue. Now, the second way is going to be through co-hosting. So we have co-hosting, and co-hosting is very crucial, especially in certain economies, right? Let's just say you cannot afford to take out a loan. You cannot afford to come up with some cash to start your rental arbitrage business, but you still want to get into the Airbnb business. Where co-hosting is a great way to work with a property owner directly who is looking for an Airbnb operator to help them make some money off their property. So when you come in through the expertise and the understanding that you have in the Airbnb business, understanding co-hosting will allow for you to work with property owners on zfind, uh, do some type of management agreement with them, and essentially host their property and split the revenue with them. This means you did not have to come out of pocket to actually fund the property. This means that the property owner understands that they have to, uh, spend more money towards making sure the property looks good and make sure it looks fulfilled for an Airbnb client, different things like that. So just keep in mind, these are the two different things that most people feel like they can only use zfind for. And to be honest, there's so much more that you can use zfind for, but we'll get into that in here. So the third thing that you can do is you can leverage zfind for your own property acquisition business. See, you have to understand, if you do a model like rental arbitrage, you're arbitraging someone else's property so that you can make money off their property. So if you want to arbitrage a property platform that already has properties approved for Airbnb, all you have to do is go find properties for other people and leverage the back end of zfind. So this means that you no longer have to go find properties approved for Airbnb and try to convince the property owner yourself to allow you to do the Airbnb business model. All you have to do is find the person that's interested in a specific city, and then simply go through the feature requests that zfind offers right here. And you can simply request the city that you want. You can type in a zip code if you want, or you can type in a city and you can submit that. And what we'll do is we'll make sure that we find that property, or that we'll make sure that we locate that city for you and upload properties based off that city. Now, let's just say someone's like, "Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm looking for a co-host opportunity." All you have to do is come here and go to the for co-host section, find a property, connect that client with that property owner, and boom, you are on to collecting income off of your property acquisition business, whether it's for co-hosting or rental arbitrage. So it gives you an easy way into the business, because you no longer have to work on finding these properties, because they're already approved for Airbnb the same way as you would for rental arbitrage or co-hosting. So just understand that's super important, because a lot of people don't even think like that. Now let's get into the next point. So let's just say you have a property launch business. So I'm sure you've seen ads and things like that of people launching properties, and people, they'll find a property for you and they'll launch it. You pay $7,000 or you pay $10,000 and they'll launch the property for you. You can do the same exact business model leveraging this platform. So let's just say you have an offer. Your offer is, $4,000. I'll find the property for you. I'll help you with the setup. I have a team, or I'll assemble a team for you. They'll go out to the property, set up all the furniture, make sure everything's assembled, make sure the pictures are taken right, and then we'll have my team come in and we'll manage it for you. Well, guess what? All you're doing is leveraging ZFind for the property approved for Airbnb. So you no longer have to go out there into the market and look for properties to convince property owners to allow Airbnb, because they're already on ZFind. And the only way that you're going to start that business off and start and produce a actual real result for your client that paid you that $4,000 is if you have a property. So by leveraging ZFind as the back end, you now are starting a property launch business as well. See, property acquisition and property launch are two different things. Property acquisition is you're just finding the property for you. You're just finding the property for them off of ZFind. And the property launch business is you're finding the property for them and then launching the property for them, right? So it's two completely different things. And a lot of people don't even realize that they can do that. So that's the four things already that we have that you can leverage ZFind for to make money, right? It's not just rental arbitrage, it's not just co-hosting, but you have property acquisition and property launch. Now, this is something that is, I would say not a lot of people are doing it, but there's a lot of people that are making some good income off of it, which is an affiliate business. So ZFind has an affiliate program. Let me show you. So if you scroll onto the bottom, close to the bottom of ZFind, you can find the affiliate. So you can create a free affiliate account, and you can go here and set up your affiliate accounts completely free. Up until the month of March, it's April 1st, but up until the month of March, we paid out $369,000. This will allow for you to make money off of the affiliate program. Now, to give you a little bit detailed of the affiliate program, it's 30% commission off of what your customer will pay. So if you refer someone, they pay $297 a month, you're going to make 30% of that $297 every single month. So you're going to make $89 every single month, completely passive, just by sending people to ZFind that sign up, right? So you can create a whole affiliate business straight off of just sending people to ZFind. You do not have to be a user. You're just sending people to ZFind through your free affiliate account. So that's another way that you can make money off of ZFind. And keep in mind, you do not have to have an account on ZFind to access that affiliate program. If you go to zfind.com, you can actually go to the very bottom and you can go to the affiliate program right here as well and sign up, right? So that's another way that you can leverage ZFind for your actual business to make money. Now, another thing that you can do is you can actually become a coach, right? So I don't recommend you become a coach if you don't know anything, but just to keep in mind, there's a lot of coaches out there that understand the very basics of Airbnb and they get into coaching. And it happens with everybody. I mean, there's new coaches every single year. And I don't think the coaching business is going to stop. So if you're a coach, you can become a coach, offer education to your students, and then send them to ZFind, right? So now you're making money as a coach. You're providing the expertise that this particular user will need, and then you're sending them to ZFind and making affiliate commission on the back end, right? The reason why they're going to ZFind is because they trust you with the information you're teaching them. And the only way for them to get a property approved for Airbnb, if they don't want to do all the work, is to simply use your actual affiliate link and sign up with ZFind, right? So when they sign up with ZFind, they get the property, and then they need to come right back to you to apply the information so that they can be successful in the business, right? So becoming a coach and offering the affiliate program is a great way for you to actually produce income on the side passively through ZFind. So I have my notes right here, so I'm just looking at the other things that I wrote. So essentially, the other way that you can actually leverage ZFind is you can offer coaching. So you can offer coaching. This one is very similar, but instead of being an affiliate, you can add an offer to your program around property locating. All right. So instead of your property locating offer being external where you're sending people to ZFind, your property locating offer is internal, and your students just assume that you're helping them find the property yourself without sending them to a specific place. And all you're doing on the back end is using ZFind to get those properties. So your offer then becomes a you only spend $297 a month on your specific offer. Your students may spend, $1,000, $2,000, whatever it is you want to charge. And then you're now spending zero time on the actual fulfillment because you're going to the platform for fulfillment. Now, let's just say your student is like, yeah, I love that property. I want to get that property for sure. Let's do it. All you're going to do is you're going to come here and you're just going to submit that student's information right here, send email, and now the property owner can have that conversation directly with your student, right? So it's just as simple as that, right? So that's another great way that you can leverage ZFind as an offer within your coaching program and keep it internal instead of being external by sending people through the affiliate program. All right, so the eighth way that you can leverage ZFind is you can leverage ZFind to actually do property management, right? So property management can be done by simply, now let's just say you want to do this, right? So there's two ways that you can leverage it. So as a property manager, what you can do, because this is it's less of like launch. It's not really a property launch company, and it's not really property acquisition. It is along the same lines. It's very similar to co-hosting, but essentially, if you have a client that is looking to continue working with you, or you already have a client that's working with you, or you have someone that's coming to you like, hey, I want to work with you. I heard you have great rates. But the only thing is I can't find a property, or I want to get a property, or you understand that the only way for them to work with you is to have a property. You can leverage ZFind on the back end. So you're essentially leveraging the coaching plus offer within property locating, but instead you're a property manager. So you have an additional offer, and your management offer can be like, hey, we'll charge you $1,000 for finding you a property, and then we'll charge you 15% to manage that property for you. You do the rest, right? So like that's a great way to do it, right? Or like we just discussed, you can have your property management side of things plus affiliate. So you have a property management company, and essentially you want to refer uh, your customer to ZFind to get a property, and then bring that property to you so that you can do property management for them, right? So now you're making income off of the affiliate side of things, and maybe you're launching a new client every day or every week, right? So now that 4 weeks times $89, you're making whatever that comes out to be every single month recurring, as long as your client continues to get properties. And if your client continues to get properties, obviously you're helping them win. They're helping you win because they're bringing you more properties so that you can manage for them, and you're making additional revenue on the back end as an affiliate. So that's another way that you can leverage ZFind to make additional revenue. And then this is probably the most obvious one that you probably didn't even think about, is listing your property. So keep in mind, ZFind does not help you bring booking revenue. We simply help you get your property leased out if you are looking to sublease your property, or you're looking to make money off of rent. So essentially, if you have a property and the property is vacant, or the property is furnished and you want to sublease it, then you can essentially, and if not sublease it, but if you are fine with someone renting your property and then subleasing it, then you can have someone sign a long-term lease with you, just by simply listing your property on our platform. And it's completely free. We do have a premium side of it, but the basic side is completely for free. So you can list your property on our platform, and you can get a long-term renter and they can rent your property out and put it on Airbnb. So these are the 10 ways to use eFind to make money. A lot of people, again, only think of rental arbitrage and co-hosting, but I wanted to break this down for you so you understand it at a deeper level. At the end of the day, I truly appreciate everyone for watching this video. I truly appreciate you for bringing value to this industry. It means a lot. And the sole reason why I do this is to be able to impact more people, give value to more and more people so that they can expand and grow their business to levels that they never thought was possible. So I truly appreciate you all, and thank you so much.